In 2024, Sedice Libertad celebrated 40 years of institutional life. The seeds of liberty planted in 1984 are now flourishing in every project, every young person trained, and every space gained for the advancement of freedom and ideas. Sedice transforms society through ideas, working across 5 key pillars: education, public policy, outreach, communications, and national and international advocacy. The beneficiaries of Sedice's initiatives include children and young people, universities and students, journalists, civil society organizations, entrepreneurs, leaders, and influencers. Through Icona Javanis, more than 10 schools participated actively. A total of 85 facilitators were trained, and over 3,000 direct and indirect beneficiaries learned through classes, animated videos, and content tailored to new generations. The animated video series Economic Tales was released, reaching over 70,000 views and educating viewers on topics such as inflation, the theory of value, division of labor, and other key concepts of market economics and free enterprise. Thomas Chacon, academic coordinator of the Economics for Youth program, was ordained as a priest. The Sedice team is proud to have him close. Through Sedice Joven, training programs in public policy, economics, and liberal thought were carried out. Forums, seminars, fairs, and community events helped strengthen critical and liberal thinking among young people and organizations. In total, over 4,000 young people participated both in person and online. 30 events were held, with hundreds of beneficiaries. Sedice Libertad participated in the UCV internship and job fair to offer students opportunities to join the team and to promote the organization. For yet another consecutive year, the fall of the Berlin Wall was commemorated during Freedom Week, with various events and hundreds of attendees. The book Words Break Walls was published, featuring poems written by young contributors. Training for Journalists educated 25 participants, representing over 20 media outlets. This year, the Citizenship Workshop was held in collaboration with the Prometheus Chair at the University of Margarita and in the community of Carayaca, La Guaira. Sedice signed a cooperation agreement with this university. Through the Youth for an Honest Venezuela program, in partnership with Transparencia Venezuela and supported by the European Union, hundreds of participants, especially in underserved communities, received tools and training on transparency, civic ethics, and economic freedom. 2 youth competitions were held, one for essays and one for photography. Plaza de las Ideas, Sedice Libertad's virtual campus, strengthened its impact with new courses, interactive classrooms, and thousands of users committed to thinking freely. Through forums, academic conferences, book presentations, roundtables, and meetings of the academic committee, Sedice continued to reflect on the present and future of the region. Notable events included the Colloquium on the Spanish Empire, Quo Vadis Latin America, and the Nobel Laureates in Economics lecture series. The Observatories for Freedom and Democracy generated key data and research on inflation, basic services, public spending, and quality of life. They hosted online events with over 15,000 views, forum chats, and workshops with more than 300 participants, and received hundreds of media mentions. Their publications had over 1,000 downloads. The regional reform and consensus agendas continued, training new local leaders and promoting public policy solutions. Work was carried out in the states of La Guaira, Miranda, Cojedes, and Guarico. The agendas were presented to the president of Fedecámaras, local guild leaders, organizations, and academics in each region. Sedice also shared expert video advisories on key topics such as agribusiness, dual education systems, economic zones, basic services, and privatization. The organization remained active in promoting global freedom indexes, which garnered thousands of views on the website. In the Free Initiative bookstore, 370 books were sold across platforms. Libros Libres, the digital bookstore, received over 4,000 downloads and 28,000 visits. Sedice publications and its reflection notebooks are among the most downloaded. Sedice participated in the 9th Western Caracas Book Fair at UCAB and the Independent Publishers Fair at the Book Bank. Participating in these spaces allows more people to connect with the ideas of liberty. Through the Common Sense program on Fede Camaras Radio, CEDESY's activities are regularly featured, and professors and academics who contribute to the center's educational work are invited. Various media outlets have covered CEDESY's work, where it continues to stand out as a leading voice of liberal thought in Venezuela. The 6 episodes of the podcast Let's Talk About Education, featuring professors and facilitators from the training programs, reached 14,000 views and received excellent feedback. These episodes were made possible with the support of Atlas Network. At the 2024 Annual Assembly, CEDES presented its achievements, milestones, and the 2023 financial report. Allies were recognized for their contributions. The Milton Friedman Award for Economic Journalism was presented to journalist Shirley Varnege, and international guests Martin Kraus and Enrique Gersi gave a keynote lecture on the rule of law. CEDES remains active on social media, with support from its national and international followers. The organization participated in events in the United States, Brazil, Spain, Argentina, Uruguay, and Colombia, thanks to the sponsorship and support of partner organizations. Thank you for another year. Thank you to every ally, every volunteer, every young person, and every voice that has believed in and supported our ideas and activities in the name of freedom. We keep moving forward for a free, prosperous Venezuela where every person can flourish